Good evening everyone and welcome to TFRL, the social race once again here in Brazil, solely for the B-League drivers here tonight. I am a very croaky and very ill James Head 14. I'll be your commentator here tonight. I will be joined by Elliot F6. I have sent him a message. I'm not sure where he is at the minute. Hopefully he can join us very, very soon. And yeah, welcome to TFRL. 12 drivers currently here. I think there might be a couple more still to come. I'm not sure. But what this is a social race because of the Brazilian Grand Prix being this weekend. The B-League guys are now getting the experience of Brazil. And this, of course, will be the penultimate season in our calendar. So this will be very interesting to see who will come out on top in the session. I'm going to put my notifications off so you can't hear me, or you can't hear the other guy that's in the party with me. He was hosting the lobby. He was not here at the minute. Oh dear, not really that great. Jesus. What's the AZR? Is that A-League? No. AZR Reb is part of an esports team. He was part of Lightning when he was here under the Lightning esports brand. He's going to be with us under the AZR brand now. And he is one of the slower drivers in that esports league, so it's very good to have him have AZR across both leagues, and hopefully that might clear things up on that. Everyone is on a 5-bar. I'm going to send out another batch of invites to people, including to my co-commentator, who should be here, but he's not, which is absolutely fantastic. Oh dear. And I'm very much struggling with my voice at the minute. So do apologise if you hear plenty of croakiness and plenty of sore throats and goodness knows what else. James Killer needs to get on. I shall give him a message now on Snapchat. Hang on a minute. Right, let's try and get him in. Who else are we inviting? Liam Ducker, Niels, or Stephen, Toad Rocco, S-Boy 505, Storm Superhero, Billy and Deneen will get an invite as well. Right, where's Deneen's name? I've gone past him. There he is. Right, lovely jubbly. And I've just had word from James Killer that he's not racing tonight. So, what we can do then is, if me and Will go into spectator mode, if he's here, I hope he's here, we can go. We can start this social race in earnest. And, yeah, we can. I'll put a message in saying we can start. Right, there we go. That is in. We can start. And let's check the comment section because I know there's quite a few coming in. Will does need to go into spectate. I know that. AZR is a new team, Niels. And AZR is run by Onyxmer and Lightning and Lawmans. I keep on saying Lightning Lawmans, but it's not Lightning Lawmans. So yeah, I'm sure if you can give them a message on Twitter, I think that'll be their best bet. Will is watching from his toilet. Well, that's terrible. Can you go on spectate mode from your toilet? I hope. 12 viewers watching, same amount of drivers as we've got tonight. Thank you very much for tuning in to this social race. An impromptu social race, literally announced this morning, and it's good to see such a good turnout once again here in TFRL as we go ahead into starting qualifying, and will be participating in the qualifying because he hasn't got into spectator mode. So that is a bit frustrating. Hopefully he can retire though from the session. My co-commentator should be here, but I'm not sure where he is. I've given him a message. He's not here at the minute. And he hasn't even seen my messages or anything like that. So if anybody can get a hold of Elliot for me, tell him to join. I'll be much appreciated. As we do have 12 drivers on the grid, 13 drivers actually out on track, because Will obviously hasn't gone into spectator mode. But for those of you who might be wondering what this track is and what this is, it's a TFRL social race from Brazil. And if you're just tuning in, I'm James Z14, your very croaky and ill commentator tonight. And it is wet. Qualifying session, we had a dry qualifying session, I think, last night in the TFRL A-League social race, where we had 18 drivers turn up, which was absolutely fantastic, and credit to the AZR guys for attending in such high numbers. And qualifying has just begun, so the first cars will be coming out on track. The stream will go blank for a minute, because I'm going to go downstairs and get myself paracetamol, a drink. Yeah, I'll probably do that when Will gets back, if I've got to be honest. But we do have our first car coming out on track, and that is a Toro Rosso, and Will is back. Just right on time. As soon as I said I was going to go downstairs for paracetamol and menthols and stuff like that, you came back. And that is exactly...
Do you want to know something?
Yes.
At the end of the race, it's going to be dry for the race until the end. There's heavy rain at the end.
Heavy rain at the end, so that'll probably come in, what, I'm expecting 6-7 laps from the end, I think it'll be.
Yeah.
Right. If you can retire from the session and get spectating, I'm going to go downstairs for a drink. I'll leave you... I'll leave the stream in your capable hands for the next 2 minutes. I'm not sure where Elliot is. If you can get Elliot as well, that'd be much appreciated.
Okay, who are you on board with?
I'm on board with Fidgeting Dragon. He's first out on track. My voice is going, so I'm going to go downstairs now.
Okay. Right, so on board with Fidgeting Dragon, on his wheel in a nice blue Toro Rosso, about to start his lap. Oh, losing the back end a little bit there. Shouldn't harm him too much, but as though Stevens crashed. Whereabouts is that? Sector 1 and 2. Oh, we'll just have to live with that. Missing the apex a little bit, hitting that second apex. Nice run. Oh, bit slidey again. Oh, and there he is. There he is. There's his stripping car. Just there. As Stephen goes through at the end of the first sector, and that is, I don't even know what time he did in the first sector. Coming to the second sector in 6th, now up to 7th, using all his ERS. Down into 5th, possibly 4th. No, he's staying in 5th for that nice traction. Still losing the back end though. Goes into 2nd gear, gets a good run off of there. Probably braking a little bit too much. Running close to that curve, braking in a straight line. Turning into the corner, hitting apex beautifully. Oh, losing the back end once again. Quite a squirmy lap from Fidgeting Dragon, I must say. Breaks into the final proper corner. Gets a good run as he comes up to start finish line now. Not sure what times the drivers will be wanting to set in qualifying. I'm suggesting an 18. This Fidgeting Dragon does an 18.7, so bang on perfect. Who else can we go on board with? Blocky. There's a 20.1. Oh, AZR Red losing the back end. I don't know if he's starting his lap, I reckon. Hello Billy. Rocco is on a lap. Yellow flag sector 3. That is AZR Reb, who spun on the... He spun on the start-finish straight pretty much. As he goes into the pits, he's aborted that lap. Gone by the Storm. He's finishing his lap now. Where's he gonna go? Goes Paul with an 18.6. Good lap from Storm. Rocco's finishing his lap. Oh! Now that is a good lap from Rocco.
Wow, 17.4.
17.4.
Very nice lap.
That is a very good lap from Rocco. Jamie was starting his lap as well.
Oh, I do apologise. I'm not sure if he invalidated actually on that lap. That was a 23 flat on my screen.
I would have been him just starting his lap there.
Oh dear. I'm really, really bad with my voice tonight. Yellow flag in sector 3. Who is that? Oh, might have been Glocky. I think it was Glocky. Yeah, he's backed off his EOS. S-Boy 505, new signing to B-League. He's gone 5th, and I may point out that Glocky is also in tonight for his full-time TFRL debut after attending last week in Monaco. I do apologise once again for the coughing. This is just going to be the theme throughout this commentary. I'm going to try and speak nice and low so everyone can hear. Neil's coming across the line now. What's he going to set? He's going to go second, I think. Yeah, 118.1. There is a car behind him on track, which is the Williams of Jamie Boy. He sets at 18.3, which would have put him third, but I was an invalidated lap. Liam DKW on the lap at the minute in the Mercedes. His counterpart, Storm, is 5th because I think Fidgeting Dragon has just gone second with a 17.5. That is a great lap. Fidgeting Dragon. And he's only 14 hundredths off Rocco. Oh, and Jimmy Boy's out. Jimmy Boy's crashed out somewhere.
I don't know where that is.
Not sure where. Maybe going up the hill.
Billy's finishing his lap. That's nowhere near.
I'm aboard with Liam. He could go third here, ahead of Niels. Oh, he puts him just behind Storm. 2 thousandths behind Storm. Not bad. The two Mercedes right up there. S-Boy has improved to 19.5. These guys will probably be coming in the pits. Reb is coming up the hill through the final corner now. He's about to start a lap. I'm going to have a quick check of the comments to see what people are saying. Die a slow death. Oh, I will. Don't worry, I will. I might not have a voice by the end of this.
I may not also have a voice by the end of this.
Uh-oh. That's bad. That's why we need Elliot here.
Oh dear. Oh well.
We'll keep on going though. I'm just trying to... Oh, Reb, just losing it out of turn 5, running up the hill. Jimmy Boy did crash on the right-hand side, by the way. He must have lost it on the inside curb, and it's flung him out wide, because I've just seen his wheel, the remains of his wheel on the right-hand side there, of shot.
He's 2.6 seconds up.
Well, yeah, let's have a look. He's in the Haas. Oh, wow! Oh! Goes third. 17.5.
That's the 10th separator in the top 3.
Yeah, less than 10 separating the top 3 and a second separating the top 5 at the minute. 1.1, 1.2 seconds actually, because S-Boy's just gone quicker again with an 18.7, so he is finally getting up there. And do you know what? I think he looks like a good signing, if I've got to be honest.
Yeah. Not Lightning Rev, AZR Rev.
AZR Rev. Yeah, 22.3 invalidated lap in the end. Drivers have got to be careful around here because invalidated lap as Storm retires from the session. As he crashed out on track, yellow flag sector 2. I'm watching on board with Toad. Let's have a look. There's yellow flags. Has he lost it at the same point as Jamie Boy? Oh yeah, he has. There he is. Same spot as Jamie Boy. His car has just gone off track, so everyone else should be fine. Is Billy on another lap? He's 4 tenths off and he's taken out the plasticine boards. That must be the 4th night in a row that I've seen plasticine boards being taken out in commentary. Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday and Saturday now. as Billy is going to come in the pits. Absolutely flying into the pits.
Red's half second up. Oh, he's run out of fuel. Oh, no, he hasn't.
Glocky starting the lap. Yeah, Reb's backed off this lap. Glocky is starting the lap though. I'll keep up with Reb, because he is the only one that's out on some sort of a lap. I think Toad was just starting his lap when I went above them. Let me have a look. Oh! Oh, and I've... Ball Boy's at the race. In FOL. I don't know why.
Did you not see the start?
No. One. Oh, I saw the first start, yeah.
Yeah. That was quite funny.
I mean, yeah, sitting there 5 minutes on the grid without going anywhere. I'm glad we don't have the same amount of glitches that they do in FOL.
Oh, Toad losing the back end at the start of second sector.
Oh, how's he looking? Oh, Glocky's ahead of him on track, so I'm on board with him at the minute. Of course, he did set a good lap in Monaco. As a Mercedes getting out of the way, that's Liam on his out lap. And that's why the yellow flags are there. Just noticed there's a blimp above the stands as well, right in the background there. Very, very interesting. Glocky is coming up the hill now. I don't think this is going to be anywhere near the leaders. I think this is going to be
Liam!
19.
Liam's out. Oh, Liam. He's lost it on the start-finish straight pretty much.
Oh, let's have a look. Toad's coming through the section now. Is it on the right-hand side here? Oh, there it is, right-hand side, yeah. Oh, he's lost that. He's lost it on the right, gone to the left, and then he's just spun. Toad coming across the line, no improvement there. I think he might be going on for a lap now. Should be quite interesting to see. I think Niels is on the lap as well. He's coming up the hill, actually. And this is looking quick, I think. This could go ahead of Rocco. Niels coming across the line. Nowhere near. 17.7, he improves though. So 4 drivers now within the 17s, and 17s are actually pretty good round here. I think we'll be expecting more 15s, 16s if this was A-League quality. And again, dying a slow and painful death. I've got to say though, there's less than a 10th separating the top 3, with Billy and Fidgeting Dragon, who I never thought would be up there, actually in 2nd and 3rd. Is that rain getting lighter on track as well?
Not really.
I'm on board with Niels, it looks like it's getting lighter. Ah, there he is, at last. Please don't tell me that you had a power nap.
No, I'm still setting up my simulator.
Oh, Toad's gone quickest. Oh. At Toad's lap. 17.2 by Toad there. Very nice lap with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in qualifying. Can you join the lobby, by the way?
Yeah?
You should be able to join through the party, I think. Niels has just gone second with a 17.3.
Hashtag it's on PlayStation Plus.
Oh, actually, Will can invite him, actually, because he was in the lobby. You can invite him.
I got invites.
Lovely.
Yeah? Ooh! Yeah, guys, I will be back in about 20 minutes.
Toad and Niels again.
Yeah.
Go and take some stuff.
Okay. Bye.
Toad and Niels have gone past it.
Hello. Oh yeah, I said as soon as Elliot joined, Toad had set that 17.2, and then Niels pulled up that 17.3, and he's actually 2/10 up in the middle sector. So I think he's going quickest here. Let's have a look on board with this. Actually, he's running no ERS. So if he's going quick with no ERS, now he's backed off. Ignore me. He's backed off. Let's go on board with another driver. Fidgeting Dragon, I think we'll go on board with. We'll go Fidgeting Dragon, Rocco, Billy, because they're all on laps. Fidgeting Dragon now reaches the end, well, essentially the final corner out on track, but I count these corners coming up the hill as being out on track. And Fidgeting Dragon, 17.5, very respectable lap, but he's crashed! He's crashed, he's lost on the straight. That track, is it stopped raining out on track? I'm sure it has. It has stopped raining out on track. He'll be dries before the end. Rocco coming up towards the line now. He's going to jump in the pit. I think he must have heard me there, saying it's literally stopped raining. I think whoever's going to be last across the line will get pole here tonight. It's guaranteed on. S-Boy is going around. He's the only driver out on track, which means it's a good time for me to check the comments, because I can still see a few flooding in. As I cough myself. Cough it back up and cough it back down. There, let's have a look at the comments section. Oh, Jack Meyer has joined us in the TFRL comments. It's very nice to see Jack back at his rightful home. As S-Boy is about to come across the line here. Oh, he's going in the pits. That's disappointing. Now we've got no action. We've got no action out on track. So I think the guys are going to wait for the delta times to come down. DRS will probably enable very, very soon, within the next minute, I would say, and then people will be getting out on track to complete their final laps in the stint. And Jack said, yeah, Jack said he had to, FRL had to restart because of VSR Francis, and if I've got to say, we haven't had any problems with Fran. His connection's a bit laggy and stuff like that, but we've never had anything like what I've witnessed tonight in FRL. I mean, go back on the stream if you want to watch. Billy is coming out of the pits, by the way. It's a good job I'm on board with him. And he has gone for another set of the inters, but I think that's the wrong tyre.
That's the wrong tyre.
Spray is still being kicked up, so could be a case where the track will get quicker, but will get quicker for the inters. And as Billy actually came out at the right time out on track.
He's gone.
Be interesting to see. DRS enabled will come before the end of this session. It is guaranteed. Everyone just waiting to come out of the pit.
Ferrari going out of red.
So Webb's heading out. Everyone going out, but I've seen no changes on the tyre graphic, so I think it might be still inters. But I do think there is a dry line forming coming into the final corner. That track is drying up quick. I think the guys should be coming out on dries.
I would go on dries.
Look at that, going up the hill. That track is greasy now. DRS enabled will come very soon. It should come within seconds. Everyone out on track apart from Toad, I think.
Nah, Toad's going out now.
Toad's heading out now with 1 minute and 6 left. Really? He's not going to get lapping. He's going to be short by about 10 seconds, I think. Billy coming across, coming round into turn 4 there. Nice line. Still looks like it's inters, but again, he's just making a mistake there. Might have invalidated his lap. Don't speak too soon. Are pit assists allowed? I think they are.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, pit assists are allowed, so it's up to the driver if they want to use it, of course. Billy is coming
on old inters.
Old inters. Is anybody actually out on the dries, or?
No, they're all on inters. If I was someone like S-Boy or Reb, I would have gone out on mediums. I've got nothing to lose.
Yeah, spray being kicked up. There is a dry line forming. DRS enabled. Not coming. It's going to come right at the end of this session. You can guarantee it. Billy is coming up the hill now. I don't think he's improving. Trying on board. Actually, he could be. You know what? I think Billy's improving here. Oh, he goes third. He does improve. So the track is getting a little bit quicker. Billy improves, goes up to third. But it's a case of who's next. Who is next out on track? Is it Glocky? There's quite a few out on track. Glocky, S-Boy and Reb, I think, are the three. Oh, I've just seen a car go off there in the background. S-Boy. Fidgin Dragon off and S-Boy slowing down as well. So he's not going to get another lap in, I don't think. Glocky is coming down the hill now into technically the final corner of Interlagos. But this is not the final corner because I count these corners up here. He's just losing the tyres a little bit. The spray is becoming less and less. Right at the end, Nobody was brave enough to go on the dries. Glocky, I don't think, is improving here. Oh, actually, he might be. Yeah, 18-1, he does improve by 0.3. Who else is on a lap? Rocco is. Rocco's on a lap. I think he's improving. He could go pole here. Rocco's got to go pole, I think. Rocco! Oh, he's just short! He's just short by 0.03 of a second. Oh, unbelievable. Fidgeting Dragon. Who else is going to come across the line? Who's that?
That's it.
Coming across the line.
That's
Fidgeting Dragon comes across. Oh, Billy's AI.
Billy's AI. Can S-Boy retire, please, if you are watching? Yeah,
S-Boy does need to retire. Neil's bottled the corner, apparently. Oh. Yeah, if S-Boy is listening, or if somebody knows him, please make sure he retires at the session. I could give him a message on Twitter if I've got to be honest.
What he says should have gone slips.
Yeah, should have gone slicks, I think. As I'm just going to send a message on Twitter to somebody.
Toad's tyres changed automatically back to inters, so he must have planned to go on slicks.
Yeah, he must have, but he's still on pole though. 300. Look at that. Top 3 separated by 0.06 of a second. Toad on provisional pole. Rocco second. Neil's third. Billy fourth. Fidgeting Dragon round off the top 5. Then it's Glocky, Storm, Liam, S-Boy and Reb. Old Stephen, Jamie Boy and Mr. Will at the back of the field. And I didn't make a prediction there in commentary for qualifying. I'm going to make a prediction for the race. I'm going to say Niels is going to win. I think Rocco's going to be second. I think Jamie Boy's do a good race, so I'm going to thingy him for third.
I'm going to say Reb for the win.
Reb for the win?
Even though he's starting somewhere at the back, I think
yeah,
he's
interesting.
going to win it.
Yeah, I think Reb is starting 10th. Somebody has joined. Somebody has joined. Who has joined us? We've got 14 drivers. Oh, Deneen's here. Deneen, I missed him joining. Deneen is here.
Oh, yeah.
So we've now got 13 drivers, excluding yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were to race, I think you'd probably make a mockery out of these.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch the first lap and just because I've got a good view.
Yeah, there's no David Warbank here because the last time I think you were not spectating initially, you saw that David Warbank collision with Fidgeting Dragon.
Yeah.
Back in China, which is very controversial. Oh, and I thought we were having a light sequence there. We've got a formation lap. Interesting tyre choices. Deneen has gone in the Williams, I do believe, which is his wrong lead car, but I'm not bothered about.
I don't think he can choose.
Yeah, I mean, if he didn't choose, Glocky and Fidgeting Dragon are already out the formation lap. Pardon me. But interesting tyre strategies. Top 3, Toad, Rocco and Niels, they look like they're going to be trying to one-stop here. They're on the medium compound of tyre. Then we've got Billy, Glocky, Liam, S-Boy, Stephen, Jamie Boy and Deneen on the softs. And Fidgeting Dragon, Storm and Reb are on the super softs. Which is quite interesting. By the way, don't go off the grid because Deneen's behind you. Just thought
yeah, no, I'll let him through.
Yeah. I mean, literally stay still on the grid for like 2 seconds or something. Good news is, though, my voice is starting to recover. I'm having a lemon and lime drink, which is not to be named. For legal reasons. But Toad coming up the hill now. They're about to thingy, and this race of course is supported by Santander, which is of course that banking society that we all go to in Britain, and they've also got partnerships in Brazil, and that's why they are sponsoring the race. I think in real life as well, so that's actually quite interesting. Oh dear, as we wait for somebody to join back on the grid. S-Boy showing us 1 minute and 26 seconds down there. Not great. I'm going to put my airplane mode on. 5 red lights are about to go out here in Interlagos, the Brazilian Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go, and Toad gets a very good start from the grid. Fidgeting Dragon trying to go down the inside, he's already got 2 of them. Oh, Fidgeting Dragon, great start on the Super Softs. Got somebody going wide there. Who was that going off? That was S-Boy going off at the back. Toad, there's been a little bit of a crash. Glocky.
I think it's Billy.
Billy and Glocky, I think, were, yeah, Billy and Glocky, I think, were caught up in a bit of a melee crash there. Everyone else, a bit of fighting going on. All Stephen and Jamie Boy. There's Reb going wide, getting an illegal advantage on S-Boy. Oh, there's a Mercedes off. That's Storm. Storm's off. I'm not sure if he had contact going up the hill with one of the front runners. Quite a messy start here. Toad leads by 9/10 of a second from Fidgeting Dragon, who I think this is his highest position ever in TFRL. Rocco in 3rd and Niels in 4th, with Jamie Boy running off the top 5 and 5th. And we've got quite a bit of a split going on in the field currently, as Reb and Glocky are having a bit of a set too. You're just behind this as well. Glocky down the inside, nice move.
Reb's lost his front wing, I think, so...
yeah, he's got end plate damage right hand side, I think. Billy is making his way up the field. S-Boy and Liam losing a little bit of ground. Liam, I think, will be coming in the pits. He is. I think he got front wing damage. Reb coming in the pits as well. If you could retire from the rest now, that would be much appreciated, because I think your job is done.
I was planning to go in the pits and just retire, so I'm not as the 21 lower.
And Deneen is trying to close up on Jamie Boy. The 2 Williams is now going out at 5th and 6th. Currently splitting the 3rd row of the grid. And Jamie Boy and Deneen. Deneen, of course, normally in the Sauber. Jamie Boy in the Williams, of course, for TFRL B League. This is not a real race, and this doesn't go towards anything. Yeah, S-Boy and Glocky. Glocky around the outside, surely not. That's a great move if he pulls this off. Can he get him on the brakes? I think he can. S-Boy.
That is a great move.
That is fantastic driving. S-Boy, the newcomer, against a relative newcomer in Glocky. The 2 newcomers showing the old guard a little bit of what to expect for the rest of the season, as we've got actually a battle for the lead going on here. Fidgeting Dragon on the quicker tyre, catching up to the back of Toad, who's on the slower tyre. Starting lap 3, and Fidgeting Dragon now right on the back of Toad, and he sets a fastest lap for the rest with a 1:10.9. Trying to go for moving into the centre S as it turns 1 and 2. DRS enabled on lap 3, of course. Will is in the pit, probably going to retire. And Fidgeting Dragon now is Deneen and Jamie Boy. I'm not sure if you want to watch on board with that.
Watching?
Jamie Boy, Deneen. About 3/10 separating them at the minute, the 2 Williamses. I'm on board with battle for the lead at the minute. It's now the run up the hill. Toad, Fidgeting Dragon. Dutchman against Englishman. Rocco going off a little bit. Oh, there's a yellow flag somewhere. Is that old Stephen off? No, that is... Oh, is that... I don't have a clue who that was. Quite a bit of battling going on in the background.
Liam's in the pits again.
Oh, might have been Liam then. But there's a yellow flag in Sector 1 and Sector 2, so I'm not sure who that is. Fidgeting Dragon will have DRS this lap. He's 6/10 off Toad, just losing a little bit of time through here. It's not like GT Sport where you can catch time through the section. Rocco just hunting them down in 3rd as well. And no moves.
Saying, oh my god.
You what?
I think so. Williams put in the chat saying, oh my god.
Uh-oh. That's not good, but we've got a bit of a battle actually going on further down the order. Glocky's just held around the outside at turn 2. Oh, what a move that is again. Glocky was on the back foot last time out in Monaco, remember. He got swamped by Niels, and is it all Reb as old Stephen just tries to go for a move and he spun him. Oh, and that is good sportsmanship actually from old Stephen. Glocky keeps it. Yellow flag in Sector 2, I think, was for old Stephen slowing down. So that is now cleared. And yeah, Glocky was on the back foot, of course, in Monaco after getting pile-drived by Reb around the outside of Casino Square.
Dragon and Toad are having a battle.
Yeah, they are. 2/10 off. Right on the back of him and Fidgeting Dragon. Now with the quicker tyres, surely got to try and get past. Hopefully he's running a good setup. Toad will be going for 1 stop, I imagine. It's fighting Fidgeting Dragon now going around the outside of turn 1. Let's cut the broadcast cam. I think Toad is going to give him the position at the turn 1. And Fidgeting Dragon leads, I think, for the first ever time in TFRL.
Jamie Boy and Neil's. Jamie Boy's just made contact with Neil, but it was a fair move, to be fair. He just locked up into
yeah, must have been a late dive bomb, and Toad's coming back at there, Fidgeting Dragon, cutting away from the switchback and gets the move done once again. So battle going on between these two. Rocco is beginning to catch. Deneen and Niels side by side running up the hill. We saw this last night in A-League with a couple of the AZR guys, and Niels pulls it off down the inside. Very nice move. Deneen on the quicker tyre, but of course these will wear quicker compared to the medium compound of tyre in this race. As
I think we can safely say that my race prediction is not going to happen.
Yeah, what? Who did you say? Reb for the win. Yeah, that's looking very unlikely unless there was a mass disconnect with the 11 guys ahead of him. Who knows? Toad is close enough to Fidgeting Dragon. I don't think he's close enough for a move here. Somebody that might be close enough for a move though is Deneen on Niels, who has a toe actually on Jamie Boy. He's got DRS open. Deneen's hang around the outside of turn 1. He's now on the inside line into turn 2. Can he pull the move off? If he was just a little bit more aggressive into the corner, he could have had that move completed. Toad right on the back of Fidgeting Dragon going up the hill. As under the DRS, Deneen trying to close up, not going for a move there. Deneen just getting caught on the inside of the curb as well. Elliot F6 is back online, so hopefully we'll be able to join back this party and save my voice for a little bit. As Lightning AZR Reb picks up a 3-second time penalty. What is it with me and Lightning? Goodness me. But Deneen is still on the back. Beautiful helicopter cam coming through on lap 7. We're about to start lap 7 here in Brazil, and Fidgeting Dragon leads by 0.8 of a second. But those super softs will be going off very shortly. And
RBX and S-Boy. Side by there's
I thought they were desyncing inside of each other there.
Not on my screen, they were just making contacts.
They almost look like, as Deneen is actually closing up to the back. Deneen trying to go for a move up the inside. The gap was never there. That was a very strange one. Glocky's got S-Boy down the inside as well. And the battle for the lead is commencing again. Toad trying to catch up in the straight line to get him. S-Boy, surely he's not done him around the outside of turn 2 there.
They were side by side for a solid 3 or 4 corners.
Here's Glocky. Going to go at the inside. S-Boy's got to be careful on the outside. I think Glocky will outbreak himself into the corner. Gives S-Boy a little bit of shove off track, and there's Storm in behind as well, just getting around the outside. And Storm now up to 9th place. And those them super softs now do appear to be going off on Fidgeting Dragon, because it's 0.6. As S-Boy loses control of the car under the braking. Got to be careful that you don't manage to do that. We still have everyone in the race, by the way, I may add, except for me retiring, of course. We do have everyone still going as Toad is beginning to catch Fidgeting Dragon once again. Is he going to go for a late move? Look at the overspeed now. Toad is right on the back of him. He's going to go around the outside, trying to nearly getting caught in the grass as well. And Fidgeting Dragon will keep it for now. Toad's going to have a go at him here on the run up towards turn 4. He will have DRS. He's just outrunning himself over the outside of the corner there. And Fidgeting Dragon might just keep the lead there. If Toad ran in the slipstream a little bit, as Liam picks up a 3-second time penalty, Toad potentially could have had that move done. Not sure what it is, but the Dutchman is trying to save his tyres, I think. And is letting Fidgeting Dragon wear his out.
S-Boy's on the back of Storm. S-Boy nearly going into the back
he's diving down the inside of him. Diving down the inside of him. Nice move. It's fair. S-Boy gets Storm.
Very dangerous. Left it last minute to go alongside of him.
Well, remember, I was watching FRL F2 Thursday, and we did have a go Rocco. I can't come up with a nickname for S-Boy, sadly, because his name doesn't rhyme with have a go. So
Send it, boy.
Yeah, send it, boy. Send it, boy, the Dutchman. I'm a new driver, of course. I'm just going to go back on board with the battle for the lead, because Toad is catching him once again. I don't think he's close enough for a move. No, he was looking for it, but he's not going to go for a move here. Lap 9 out of 36, so we're a quarter way through. And Toad just losing a little bit of time through the NRSs there. Fidgeting Dragon getting away. 0.7 of a second. Storm in the pits. Not sure if he had front wing damage. Let's have a watch.
No,
that looks like
that
doesn't look like a front wing change that's going to happen there. S-Boy picks up a 3-second time penalty. And he's now dropped back on Glocky. Actually, we've got Deneen and Billy. Billy's going for a move down the inside of Deneen. Down at turn 4. Nice move by Billy up the inside. Deneen gave him a lot of space there. Bit more space than what would have been necessary, but Billy's got the move done nonetheless, and he's up to 6th place. And he is trying to get... He was at the one stage, I think, near the back of the field. I think it was 12th when he had that little bit of a collision. Oh, Deneen nearly tapping the back of him. Billy getting the run off the corner, though, and extends his gap out even further. Deneen will try and hold up Glocky. And if David Wallbank is actually watching this, be interesting to see his thoughts on Glocky being 8th, as something has happened. Has he just darted down the inside of Deneen there?
He has indeed.
Wow. Nice late move by Glocky. I was just about to say he was on the back foot from Deneen. He was just getting held up. He needed to make the move when was possible, and he made it there. Beautiful move.
Billy's a sitting duck at the moment. He's got these two both on the same tyres and are going faster than him.
Now, I would say I'm on board with Deneen at the minute. I think Deneen is the slower out of these three, so they've got the slowest of the 3 guys out of the way. Glocky is the quickest, I think, of these 3 guys. Is he going to try and send it? Oh, Billy's turned into him. Billy turning in for the corner, didn't realise Glocky was there. I don't think Glocky should have made that move, if I've got to be honest. That was too far back.
I think it was too late. Yeah, it was too late in my opinion.
He's just been over-aggressive, Glocky. Just needs to calm it down. He's going to get a move done here with Deneen, though. Very nice move. Repays the favour. And S-Boy is now right on the back of this battle as well.
I'll tell you what, I didn't think Fidget and Dragon would be getting away from Toad at this point in the race.
Yeah. The gap, I think, is just maintaining at around... It's fluctuating between 4 and 8 tenths.
Oh no, as soon as I say this. And Toad's right on the back of him now.
Toad is right on the back of him. But you've got to be careful. Fidget Dragon has got the tyres still a little bit. It is clouding over, remarkably. We have blue skies at the start of this race. It is clouding over. I think Toad's going to go for a move here. He's closing in, he's closing in, he's going to go for it. Here comes Toad down the inside for the lead of the race. And it's an easy move. Toad up to the lead, but Fidget Dragon still is outside, but he's got it completed. Fidget Dragon's tyres now, I think, begin to overheat themselves, but he's trying to go up the inside here. That's an unfair 3-second time penalty, if I've got to be honest.
Glocky on the inside of Billy. Oh, he's locked up, but it is a clean move.
Yep, nice move by Glocky there. Fidget Dragon has got back through for the lead of the race. Toad just outran himself at one of the corners, overran himself onto the AstroTurf and got caught out wide and didn't want to go for a move on Fidget Dragon, so he's relinquished the lead for now, but he is going to come back at him with those tyres overheating. Storm is out. Not sure where this is. I'm on board. Is that coming up the hill again? At the same time, is that the same place where he's crashed? I'm on board with Toad. Here comes Toad. He's going to go round the outside, down the straight, round the outside into turn 1 and have the inside line at turn 2. As long as he doesn't get caught on the grass, Fidget Dragon is aware of the danger on the inside there, and Toad is up to the lead of the race. But for how long? Because I think Fidget Dragon's now got DRS back at him. And now Fidget Dragon's going to come back at him. These two are changing positions. Rocco making no impression at the minute, and Fidget Dragon down the inside gets the move done. These two are having a right good battle.
Toad needs to just calm himself down. He's taken the wear out of them tyres too quickly. He just needs to sit behind him, save DRS and fuel, and he'll be sorted.
Graining already starting to happen on his front tyres. I want to have a look on board with Fidget Dragon. Those look a bit worse, if I've got to be honest. Toad has actually just made a mistake, I think, there as well, getting caught in the grass.
To be honest, Fidget Dragon's tyres don't look too bad.
We've got a 3-way battle on 6th. Glocky, Billy and S-Boy. 2 newcomers against 2 old guards. S-Boy and Glocky against... that's Niels ahead of them as well. So Glocky's got past Billy and he's beginning to reel in Niels, I think, as well on those softs. Toad catching for the lead of the race. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a move at turn 1. He can still. Toad going for a move. He has to go around the outside. Can he get the switch back? Fidget Dragon just messed up his size a little bit. On entry into the corner, Toad is back in DRS range. He's going to have to do it around the outside of turn 4. And this is sensational driving from both of them. And he has got that move done around the outside, I think. Fidget Dragon is still there on the inside. It's side by side run up the hill. And pure determination and grit from Fidgeting Dragon to get back for the lead of the race. Billy is in the pits, by the way.
Reb.
Out.
Reb's gone off at the first corner.
Reb off at turn 1, yeah. Turns 1 and 2, that's the center resters.
Too confident.
Toad just losing time through the corners. Fidgeting Dragon doing well. Can he keep those tyres going for one stop? He could go 16 laps and then 20 on set of mediums. I think it's possible. If he does manage to wear them out for another 3 laps. Toad is closing in though. He's using his ERS to great effect. Fidgeting Dragon's got roughly around the same ERS. I don't think he's going to go for a move here. He's not close enough. Toad trying to launch one down the inside, trying to Danny Rickett. Fidgeting Dragon had the move covered, and here is Toad. He's much closer this time around. He should try and get the move done. It is a bit of a tit for tat, a yo-yo effect going on. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Liam is out.
Toad and Fidgeting Dragon.
Fidgeting Dragon keeps down the inside. Beautiful driving. Toad, I think, might have just heard you about him being over-aggressive. So there's Liam on the left-hand side of the track there, probably crashing out on purpose. And Reb is right on the back of old Stephen. Reb's tyres are going, though. Old Stephen's got the fresher tyres. Toad again trying to catch up. That's the first time through this section of the track in 14 laps that he's actually caught. Did I just see a spot of rain there as well? Surely not.
Coming down this early.
I don't know.
Come down this early.
It looks bad enough for rain.
Reb and Stephen. Reb making contact with Stephen.
Toad round the outside of him. Toad round the outside of Fidgeting Dragon. He's now got the move done. Can he finally get the deal sealed? And can Toad now pull away from Fidgeting Dragon? This is beginning to reel Rocco back into it. So Rocco, this yo-yo effect is still going on. Rocco is going to be the one that gains the most out of this battle. Toad is pulling away just about. As now we've got into the corner section, Toad should begin to pull away now from Fidgeting Dragon, who is on 15-lap old supers this time around. Glocky's right on the back of Niels. Surely not round the outside of turn 4. Niels just coming across him now. Yeah, a little bit of banging up the arse there, as I like to call it. Glocky round the outside up the hill. We saw this before. And he's done it again. He's done it again. Lovely move by Glocky. Really sensational driving from the Brit on the Dutchman. Glocky up to 5th. He's making up ground. Can he go for one stop? These guys, I think, will have to pit in for wet tyres come the end of this race, or enters at least. Come the end of this race. And we are running now. Glocky beginning to pull away from Niels. Those mediums actually wearing out quicker than I expected on Niels' tyres anyways. Just doesn't look like he's got the speed or anything. Quite interesting. Niels not closing up this time around. I don't think anyone is close enough, so what I'm going to do is check the comments. And I shall check them now.
I'm just Mr. Dukawa.
We might have a bit of a battle here actually. Stephen I think might be coming in the pits. Yes he is, so no battle going on there. And Niels trying and close up the Glocky. Toad has finally got the measure of Fidgeting Dragon, I think. Lap 16 out of 36, and he now leads by a second. 1.1. That gap is beginning to come down though, with Rocco hunting around in 3rd. Have a go, Rocco. He could make a late move. I just want to catch up on...
Toad's taking them tyres that far.
Yeah, what's happening with TFRL tonight? Are they restarting again?
No.
Surely not. They are restarting again. This is the 3rd time that they've restarted. Rocco was now right on the back of Fidgeting Dragon.
It's raining.
A couple of laps ago, and Toad leading the way. Fidgeting Dragon. Rocco is Stephen's car, I think, in front of this battle as well. Rocco now closing in on Fidgeting Dragon. This is the battle for 2nd. Got to be careful. There was a bit of front wing damage actually on the right hand side there. Rocco's just got to be careful. Can have a go, Rocco. Try and get a move done on Fidgeting Dragon up the inside here. He's gonna. They are done.
They're done.
Yeah, Rocco around the outside. Beautiful move Very, very
Oh,
clean.
he set
Pigeon
it back,
Dragon's
though.
going to come back at him, though.
Oh,
Not quite. Rocco is beginning
he can't
again.
pit. He can't pit. It's too early for inters, and if he pits for dries, he's going to lose way too much time. So he's just got to hang it out.
TTG Paul is driving in FRL. Well, I hope I know what he's in for. That's all I can say. Pigeon Dragon should be coming in the pits. Oh no, he's not. Is he going to stay out? Surely he's not going to stay out until it starts raining. Reb is coming on inters. Now that is a very bad decision. That is a very bad decision. He should have waited another 2 or 3 laps, I think.
It's not, he's on supers.
He's not, he's on inters.
He's on oh no.
He's on inters.
It says he's on supers when I go onto him, but it's on inters on the thingy.
We'll have a look. See how he gets on anyways. I will check the comments now, actually. Reb saying he's shit in the rain. And based on his current tyre choice, yes, I'd agree on that. Glocky closing in on Jamie Boy, though. With Niels in behind. 3-wheel battle for 4th now developing. It'll be interesting to see if any of these guys can make moves on each other. Jamie Boy the Scotsman, Glocky the Englishman, and Niels the Dutchman, of course.
Oh, Reb's gone off.
Reb's gone off. It's not inters. Definitely not inters. That's the lead battle as well, I think. Is that Rocco just behind him?
Reb, get out of the way.
Get out of the way! Rocco's behind you!
Reb!
He's gonna get out of the way, he's slowing down. Surely. Yeah, he has.
Pigeon Dragon's got a puncture.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has! Oh, it's one of his rear tyres, I think.
Oh, and he's got a 5-second stop go. Yeah, it was his rear left, I think.
Rear left. So Super Softs cannot make 18 laps around Brazil. That's what we found out tonight. So A-League drivers, take note. That's all I can say. Now, which tyre is the best? Which tyre is the best one to be on at this point in the track? Because I definitely have got to say, I don't think the mediums are good for Niels, because he's just nearly run off wide of turn 3.
I'd say it's definitely not supers. I'd say the softs, because if they take a bit of time to get into...
And again, Niels.
Get heat into them. They take time to get heat into...
Oh, Jamie Boy's off! Jamie Boy's gone wide there. And that is on the soft compound of tyre you were just alluding to. The soft tyres being the best. I don't think any of them are the best at the minute as Niels has gone off now. It is really starting to get damp out there. Intermediates are the name of the day. Name of the game, I think. Toad as well is only 1.5 seconds clear of Rocco. And the leaders are in. Leaders are in.
Fidget and Dragon has got a puncture at the mintest time. I don't know if that's a word, but
the mintest time. He is catching Niels. He's just caught a second. DRS disabled. Perfect time. Rocco and Toad on the inters. Perfect stops for these. Now Jamie Boy and Glocky. What is Glocky doing? Oh my god! Has he just actually done that? He's just jumped Jamie Boy going into the pits. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Glocky, I thought he was going round for another lap. And he's just outdone them. He's just outdone Jamie Boy coming in the pits. That is remarkable. No, he didn't get any. He didn't get any penalty for that. That's what's remarkable out of that. He did not get any penalty. Glocky has gained.
Going for the move on Toad for the lead. Oh,
Rocco up the inside. Yeah, Rocco's up the inside of Toad. He's got it done. Toad just losing it. A little bit of a whiplash there from the car. These two begin to battle. Will Fidget and Dragon begin to catch up? I think he is starting to reel him in slowly. Yeah, 8.9. He's already got those tyres up to temperature. He should be able to close in this lap by another second, I would think.
Yeah.
Interesting to see, though. If I've got to favour anybody on the inters at this stage in the race, I'd go for Niels, weirdly.
Niels does have good wet pace.
Look what happened in Baku. He got licks on the final lap and won there. Toad right on the back of Rocco, though. This is for the lead of the race, side by side, running up the hill into turn 1. This is what TFRL was made for. Toad trying to hang around the outside and try and get the inside line. Rocco covers the move off down the inside. I think it was who wanted it most, and Rocco has got that position for now. Track definitely getting a lot greasier out there. As Rocco begins to pull away, there's a yellow flag in Sector 2. It's Reb that's round, just in front of these guys as well, so Reb's just got to be careful of Rocco and Toad.
I think my race... My race prediction is
you realised them.
Gone.
Yeah, definitely gone. This is for position, by the way. Oh, Stephen's right on the back of Reb.
Oh yeah.
This is for position. Yeah, Neil's right on the back of Jamie Boy going into turn 4. Toad and Rocco. This is the battle I'm going to keep on board with for now. Keep an eye on Niels and Jamie Boy if you can. Lap 21 out of 36, and Rocco leads by only 0.3 of a second. Have a go, Rocco leading the break. Toad.
Oh, Toad nearly going
Austrian.
into the back of him.
Yeah, I broke himself, locked up with the ABS. That is Reb and Stephen flying through, shot in the background there. Toad's close enough for a move if he wants to get it, and I think he is close enough. He should be close enough down the inside, round the outside, and try and go inside of turn 2. Try and come across him and defend it. Rocco just was coming across to the right hand side to put him off a little bit there, and that was a good tactic there by Rocco. I'm not sure if they made any contact from that. As Neil's right on the back of Jamie Boy. Neil's going around the outside on the brakes later than Jamie Boy. Jamie Boy has the inside line and will cover off the move. Similar to what we just saw there with Rocco and Toad. Stephen has got past Reb for that final point. I may add, Jamie Boy just losing control of his car on exit of turn 3.
Neil's
coming for a long way back there on Jamie Boy. Trying to get him. But this is turning out to be a 4-way battle. Jamie Boy just goes really, really slow through there. Recovers the car. Niels will have to give that position back, and that is good sportsmanship there from both of them. Toad has just lost a hell of a amount of time, by the way, for the lead.
Yeah, I know. He lost it in the turn 3, I think it was.
Wow. Curbs are going to fling out drivers now. This is getting to the point where we could be talking about borderline wet conditions come the end of this race. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Glocky just begin to pull away from Jamie Boy and Niels. I think this is the battle we want to be on board with for now. Jamie Boy and Niels. Niels has got the speed already. Look at him closing in, using the EOS to great effect. He's going to go around the outside down the straight. Jamie Boy will try and cover off the move once again down the inside. Niels, is he going to try and come across? Let's have a look.
Oh, Jamie Boy locking up.
Jamie Boy locks up. Niels round the outside of turn 2, turns into him. Niels turning into Jamie Boy. Not sure if he has to give up the position. Bit of contact. There's a yellow flag in sector 2. Reb again. Yeah, Reb's out.
Yeah, Reb's out.
I thought it was. He lost 2.5 seconds to Stephen there. Toad's making mistakes. Toad's making a lot of mistakes. 4.6, 4.7 seconds. It was a second and a half last lap. What on earth is going wrong with Toad? Let's try and ball with him. I want to see where he's going wrong. In fact, I'm actually going to go at the battle with Deneen and S-Boy going up the hill. And not quite close enough there, Deneen. He was getting closer to S-Boy though. And the first test of intermediate conditions actually for most of these guys in TFRL this season. Of course, we did have Baku. Quite a few did crash out that race. I'm just going to have a quick check on how FRL's getting on. And oh my god, they're down quite a few drivers.
Hello?
They're down to 16 drivers. From what, 18, 19?
Oh. I'm having a look at the TTG Open Cup. There's AZR Seb in 4th. ZR Mercedes in 5th.
Oh, move! Deneen down the inside of S-Boy into turn 1. Sorry to cut you off there, Will. But Deneen's just made the move done on S-Boy. Beautiful move down the inside into turn 1. And Deneen has got that position.
Niels is on the back of Glocky.
Oh yeah, he is. Good spot. Running up the hill. This is turn 6 and 7 now. He's approaching just... Oh, I thought he was going to outbrake himself into the back of Glocky there. And these two, of course, had the battle in Monaco very famous battle in Monaco. If you didn't catch that, I recommend you watching it, because we're going for another battle here, and they're side by side once again. Glocky and Niels. Niels trying to hang around the outside. He's going to go for the grip down the inside.
Oh, there's contact.
Ooh, little bit of contact there. And Glocky just fends him off for now, but I think Niels has got the run off the corner. He now begins to close up. He's closed up a 1/10.5 already. He's now within 2/10. He's now within a 1/10 of a second of him. Glocky's got to be careful. Here comes Niels at him again. Niels around the outside going into turn 1. Glocky on the inside line on the right hand side of your screen. He's just about going to come across him and cut him off. And Glocky will keep
contact
the...
again.
Yeah, tiny bit of contact. Ball fair driving.
Oh, look
Niels,
at the traction.
Niels getting the traction. What a move. Round the outside of turn 3. Similar to what we saw. Toad's left. Can you invite him back?
Yep, I'm on it. Don't you worry.
He's got 8 points. He's got 8.5 seconds. So should be fine. He should stay second if he joins back. Not sure if he's had a power cut or anything. As I know Deneen has. Invite sent. Good. We should see Toad. If his name goes off on the left-hand side of the screen, you know he's joining back. And Glocky, as I've picked up an elbow injury of some sort. That's not great. Ooh, that really hurts. It's like scabby and... Ugh. Glocky now has lost that position to Niels, and Niels just begin to pull away from him. Run down the hill into what is technically the final corner on the track. And Glocky 7/10 off, 8/10 off now. He is just beginning to lose the time, and Niels should have this in the bag for 4th. We'll keep an eye on this, as I'm just going to have a look. How was Small Guy getting on in that race anyways?
12th.
Oh dear.
And Ollie's out as well.
Oh, Flavel's out. Oh dear. It's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh. Toad's AI is actually not losing much time. Has he joined back, do you know?
No, he's still a ghost.
Still a ghost. He's got an invite. Send him a couple more, just in case. He might have to restart the application and then join back. Oh, he's left because I've got another league race and a social race, but I don't know. I don't care. S-Boy's out. S-Boy has just crashed somewhere out on track. I think it was in Sector 2 somewhere. So, Toad not finishing this race, which means... I mean, it's not going to be a league race or anything. It's a good job that it's not a league race, because he'd be losing out on points here. He really would. Yeah. Glocky's still trying to get on the back of Niels. 8/10 of a second. I think Glocky's actually gone out to a second now. Yeah, that gap has just gone out to a second. Fidgeting Dragon is closing in on Toad's AI. Rocco is going to be winning this race though, as it stands. The rain doesn't appear to be getting any heavier out on track, I don't think. Just the same maintained set of rain. Oh, and Niels picks up a 3-second time penalty through the centre S's there.
Niels using the max stacking line through turn 3. It seems to be doing a world of good. Oh, his Glocky locks up. He's really not liking that.
Oh, Niels is losing time though. Niels losing time all of a sudden. Through that section of corners.
Short shifting, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, he was doing this in Baku as well. And in Monaco, going through the Novelle chicane after he completed that move. Reb has just left the session. Thank you to him for participating though. S-Boy does beat him in the Battle of the Duchies, Duchies and the Battle of the Friends. Mr. Flavel has messaged me something.
And it's Fidgeting Dragon. Oh, great overtake!
Brilliant.
Oh, yes! Unbelievable overtake. Just went inside of him. That's all I can say for that. Glocky's dropped off again.
Yeah, Flavel said invite me to FRL. I'm not even in FRL. God. Oh, unbelievable. So Flavel is out, so that's why he wants an invite to thingy, and that's why he's out of TTG. Why is it getting streamed, by the way? It should be finished, I think.
What, TTG?
Yeah. Is it TTTV?
I don't think it's TTTV.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, but it. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh yeah. TTTT.
Oh! And who was that trying to go for a move? That was Mays on built-in map there. Gap just starting to extend itself out a little bit. Towards AI, could be on for podium still, potentially. Niels, Glocky and Jimmy Boy. They're losing time. Oh,
Jesus Christ, we're lap 28.
Lap 28 out of 36,
Jesus.
I know. How quick has this race gone? And just to give an update on some of the guys in from TFRL, A-League especially. Is it our Seb F1 or Superguy NL is currently in 3rd place. And Keelan is in 12th place. Who was the other guy that was supposed to race in that?
ZR Mercedes.
ZR Mercedes, alright. Right. I thought it was somebody else. Toad's AI has came in the pits. And that is a set of inters. Yep, there goes our podium. I think he's going to be finishing behind Deneen and Billy here.
Yeah. Jamie Boy's caught up to Glocky. I don't know if Glocky's made a mistake.
He must have, because he's now 3.5 seconds off Niels. Maybe the tyres are starting to go. Because you did say you did say to me last night that it was what 16 laps I think you got on these tyres, and then they completely shot.
The fronts are fine. It's the rears that just get mugged, especially if you're going full blast and doing a 2-stop. Now these tyres, they shouldn't really be going off at the moment.
They shouldn't really be going off at the moment. But then again, we are. Oh, sorry. Go on.
If they are running a dry setup, then they could be overheating. With Glocky being a no ABS runner, they could definitely be overheating. It does. Yep. Rears locking up there as well.
I think that's exactly the case. But I've just noticed this rain has got heavier all of a sudden.
Yeah, it was meant to be like heavy rain.
Heavy rain right at the end. We're going to see wet conditions before the end, I think.
I don't think people will pit though. Rocco definitely won't pit. He's got a good enough gap.
16-second advantage. He could pit and come out behind Fidgeting Dragon, but the guys have got to be aware. They've got to call it if they think it's wet. I definitely think it might be wet around 32, 33. Like I said in a prediction, really at the start of this race, which was just ridiculous. Jimmy Boy is still trying to close up the Glocky. I'm currently on board with this battle. Oh, he's lost it though! Jamie Boy can't even cover out the wall! And is that that's right side end plate damage though. That isn't bad. That is a good recovery, I've got to say, from Jamie Boy. Just losing it. Pretty much similar to where he lost it in thingy. Billy is out Billy is out the session. Pardon me.
Now we can't have more finishers.
Oh, I think it's wets now. I really think it's wets now. Everyone is struggling. I think everyone is beginning to struggle. I'm on board with all Stephen. He is struggling especially. And I think Fidgeting Dragon has taken the hint. I think somebody else is in the pits. That's Fidgeting Dragon ahead. All Stephen's in the pits as well. Niels is in the pits as well. Niels got a 5-second stop goal. Oh, he's going to be held up in the pits. He's going to be held up in the pits because all Stephen's ahead of him. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No.
All Stephen going for the wet tyres. Fidgeting Dragon going for the wets. Now this is going to be interesting. Is it wet conditions? It definitely looks like it is.
Glocky's jumped him.
Glocky's jumped him, yeah. Deneen's still going out. Glocky...
this is just turned interesting.
Yeah, Glocky's jumped Niels. Jamie Boy is pitted as well. Toad's AI! Toad's AI is ahead of Jamie Boy.
Oh, Deneen, no. Oh, no, it seems a lot far.
He's getting out of the way, good. Let's have a look, see how quick they're catching.
No, he's not. Ignore that.
Right, I'm on board with Fidgeting Dragon. Is he going to gain Deneen? I don't think he's losing time. I think the right call was made for most of these guys. Leader's in, Rocco's in. He's got a 7/10. Rocco's got a 44-second advantage. This should be him out in the lead of the race by 20 seconds. I think I have it as.
Yeah, should be. Similar, close to that.
And he's just over the 5-second stop go, I think, there in the pits as well.
Yeah.
Deneen clearly thinking it's Inders.
No, I think Deneen's trying to get track position.
He is,
Deneen
but...
could be on for a podium, you know.
Yeah, but it's going to get wetter before the end of this race.
It will get wetter, but he's not going to lose about 20 seconds in the pits, is he?
He's actually gaining time down the straight.
Hmm.
Deneen might have called this, you know. It'd be interesting to see how Rocco does on these tyres, with him just coming out. Deneen on the old set of Inters. Toad's AI is back out on a set of Inters, so if that was anything to go by, then Inters are the right tyre. But it's interesting to see, it just adds another dynamic.
Oh, he's back in. And he's back in.
Toad's back in? Oh, that'll be for wets then. Neil's trying to go for a move on Glocky. Ooh. Thought Niels was trying to go for a move on Glocky, yeah. Glocky's struggling. Trying to get temperature in those tyres, simple as that if he's weaving. Got to be careful though. Deneen is actually losing time to Rocco, so it is definitely wet conditions because the AI car has actually just went on the wets as well. And look on the grass. I've never seen anything like it. It's actually flooding.
Oh, Fidget Dragon
grass.
on Deneen. Deneen's holding around the outside.
Round the
Deneen's
outside now,
holding.
Fidget Dragon. He will get the traction off the corner and he's got the move done. Nice. Fidget Dragon up to second. Deneen will have to pick Glocky as past Niels as well.
Was it that way before? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I think Glocky was in front before. Niels tried to go for the move. 21 seconds now out in front. Lap 33 out of 36. And essentially, we've got a four-way battle for second going on.
Pretty much, yeah. Neil's looking for the move on Glocky.
Yeah, Neil's trying to go around the outside of him.
Up everywhere.
Deneen's struggling now. Glocky's catching him. This is developing into a four-way battle for second.
Can't see a thing.
Mr. F6 is back.
Yeah, for a moment or two.
For a moment or two, as Niels trying to launch it down the inside of Glocky. Oh, goodness me. Niels, has he got it done? He has got it done. But he's now in the background, and Niels and Deneen, sorry, on the intermediate conditions. Glocky trying it for the inside move. Four-way, three-way battle for third going on. Niels round the outside of Deneen. And look at Glocky homing up the inside of both of them. Oh, that is a brilliant move. If he completes that, that is a sensational move by Glocky. Sorry, Elliot. I do apologise. Goodness me. It was all kicking off. As soon as you join the party, it all kicks off again. I don't know what it is.
See,
it's
like
it's a very good effect. I may add, by the way, Fidgeting Dragon's in second in this race.
Oh, cool. I'm literally joining up now to have a watch.
Yeah, we've got 3 laps left.
3 laps left.
Full wet conditions. Here comes Niels on Glocky though. This is for third. Niels going down the inside of Glocky. These two, of course, had a great battle in Monaco last time out. Niels, I think, has got the move done down the inside. He has done. Parks it on the apex. And, yeah, Niels just parking on the apex there. A little bit of contact, but Niels gets the move done. And that,
There's no delay in the stream.
There's what?
There's no delay in the stream.
That's good because nobody on downstairs is on an iPad. I'm actually running my Wi-Fi on my iPad as well.
No, like there's no delay. Like normally when you stream onto YouTube,
There's like a 10-second delay.
I swear there isn't one. No, there's about 5 seconds. Hang on.
Yeah, there is a 10-second delay, I think, on the stream. Rocco's winning, by the way. Have a go, Rocco is his new nickname after his performance in F1 F2. Yellow flag in Sector 3, I thought that was him for a minute. It is somebody.
Oh, I thought that was Stephen, but it wasn't.
I thought it was Earl Stephen. I think it might have been Earl Stephen, actually.
I am not going to give up on watching this fight for second. No way.
Third. Second.
Second, yeah. 3-way battle for second.
I know what I'm talking about.
Glocky right on the back of Niels. We'll take it on board with Fidgeting Dragon's an absolute sitting duck here. Quite literally in the wet conditions. Fidgeting Dragon. Niels trying to go for a move. Glocky outbraking himself again into turn 1.
I just see the break.
Another lap. Glocky picks up the 3-second time penalty. Unfortunately, Deneen is still going around on the inters, and he is going to get a top 5 finish out of this. As now Niels goes up the back of Fidgeting Dragon. He's not close enough for a move here.
Wait. We're going to have a quick look at the penalty system.
Am I correct in saying that Rocco's in the lead?
Yes, he is. 25 seconds in front.
Jesus.
Fidget and Draken has 1 penalty, Niels has 2, and Glocky has 2.
Oh,
he's off!
Oh! Oh, he's gone wide. Oh my god.
Well
Wow.
held. Well held.
Jesus Christ. I was on board with Niels and Fidget and Dragon because them two are getting very close to each other as Mr. F6 joins on the bottom. We are about to start the final lap. Rocco crossed the line to start the final lap of the race. And Niels now still right on the back of Fidget and Dragon. The battles are not ending here in TFRL. I think that might be all Stephen's AI ahead as well. Or Stephen ahead as well.
That's who it is, bro. That's who it is.
And Niels closing up Fidget and Dragon still. Oh, look at this! Niels got a beautiful one off the corner. He's going to go around the outside. Fidget and Dragon has suddenly picked up all the speed though. He's still there on the inside, Fidget and Dragon. He could still try it down in the turn 1. Niels keeping it down the inside line. He should have the move done. Fidget and Dragon losing control of the car a little bit, nearly going for a bit of a half spin. And Niels has got it done up to 2nd place. I told you he was good in the wet conditions.
Yeah,
and on the last lap as well.
Yeah, on the last lap, similar to what we saw with Lixa and himself in Baku as well. As I'm now going to focus on Rocco because he's now coming up towards the final corner on the track. Well, legitimately the final corner on track, even though
Press triangle twice.
Oh. That didn't work.
Rocco just
is... yeah. Rocco is about to come towards the line now to win here in the TFRL Social Race in Brazil. Dominant win from Have a Go Rocco. He wins in the Ferrari. Will it be a prelude to what we see next week in Canada? Who knows? Battle for second still not over.
Is Niels going to get 3 seconds down the straight?
Doubt it.
Question.
Doubt it, unless Fidget and Dragon loses control of his car or something.
Toro Rosso does have a Honda engine.
Toro Rosso is catching, actually. He's catching on the back of Niels right at the end. Niels gets a 5-second unserved stop-go penalty there and drops down to 4th. So Fidget and Dragon has finished 2nd. Is that his best ever finish in TFRL in any league?
I think it is.
Yeah.
Even in GT Score, I don't think he managed the 2nd place. Glocky has finished 3rd, Niels in 4th, Deneen has finished 5th on those inters, and he's actually been jumped by Jamie Boy right at the end there. The penalty's coming into play, and Jamie Boy gets 5th ahead of Deneen. And we also had Stephen, and there was somebody else going around. Toad's AI finished 7th. As we see an ugly looking boy on the left hand side there in the Ferrari kit. There's Sebastian Vettel. Could be worse, could be Chubby Cheeks Brendan Lee, that we had last night. As now the celebrations begin, there's Maurizio Arrivabene, very pleased about their driver, Rocco Reggie for real winning here in the TFRL social race. I may add, FRL has had 3 restarts tonight, and we have finished before them.
Great stuff. 3
That's a lot of penalties.
That is a lot of penalties, Jesus Christ. Billy keeping up with that tradition of getting 15 seconds in every race.
Oh yeah. Same PSDO.
Rocco wins here in Brazil from Fidgeting Dragon in 2nd. Glocky is finished in 3rd. Niels in 4th. Jamie Boy in 5th. Deneen in 6th. Toad in 7th. And Stephen in 8th. Those are the classified finishers. Billy and S-Boy 505, one of our new recruits, in 10th place, getting him up is picking up his final point there. And Reb, Liam, DKW and Storm all didn't finish. Will didn't take his spectator spot, so that's why he finished and he's classified in 14th.
This lap just replicates how good I am at this game.
Driver of the day, I'm going to give it to a share between Fidgeting Dragon and Glocky.
I'm going to give it to Rocco, just because he had a faultless drive.
Faultless drive, but you've got to remember Glocky pulled off some great moves once again tonight. He is going to be the one to watch in TFRL B-League going forward.
I didn't see half the race.
Catch it up on the stream. I will now come on to the housekeeping notices. And there's a couple that I want to go on about. Of course, A-League and B-League return next week, so that's out of the way. A-League and B-League return next week, 7 o'clock, Fridays and Saturdays, as per usual. I'm not going to be host of this lobby, don't worry. Goodness me. What was I on about?
I don't know.
Yeah, A-League and B-League are going to be Fridays and Saturdays. A-League, of course, on Fridays. B-League Saturdays. Fantastic that we have got Lawmans in and Super Guy and L in TFRL A-League going forward. Yes, he's back, and he's part of the AZR esports team as well, who have recently announced the signing of Button as their new driver, was one of their new drivers.
Okay.
And I will send out messages at the end of next week, probably on Thursday evening for A-League and Friday evening for B-League, just to confirm who's attending and if we need to get any reserves in, etc, etc. Gran Turismo Sport is another thing I want to come on to. We've got Porsche Super Cup tomorrow night at a later start time of 7:15, I think we agreed on.
That's right.
That is right indeed. And I think Xpree will be returning to the action, possibly.
I should be, unless I am doing something on the night, which I shouldn't be, but that is not confirmed yet.
And knowing that, he might keep his 100% record, of course, because he's won 3 out of 3 races that he's attended in Porsche Super Cup. So that is interesting. And I've already had a couple of people asking me about the Project Cars 2 leagues that we announced last night. Sign-ups for that are going to begin December. Some point in December, probably at the start of December, I would imagine. The sign-ups are going to last for around 2 or 3 weeks, and then, of course, we go into the Christmas break. And after Project Car, and after the Christmas break, where we get TFL back up and running to the full capacity, time trial sign-ups will be done, driver placements will be done, etc, etc. More details will be released soon. I will go in. Yeah, so that's Project Cars 2, and of course we're going to be starting in mid-January for Project Cars 2, and I've recently announced that Matthias is at our Mr. Turk, as I'm going to call him, is going to be helping me out on the Project Cars 2 side, and it's something to get excited about, put it that way. It is something to get excited about. TFRL is growing, we are growing, the admin team will be growing because I'll be announcing some before the new year. But don't worry, no positions that are currently taken are under threat, so I will confirm that now. I just want, what I'll say on the stream is I want the admin team to have like a specific thing, so like F1, Gran Turismo Sport and Project Cars 2, and there'll be different people for different things. That's what I'm aiming for.
Can I just say congratulations to AZR on winning the esport battle?
Yes!
What?
AZR won the esports battle, even with Keelan in 12th.
I know.
I'm gonna pretend that I know what you guys are on about.
Oh, there was an esports cup going on with some of our drivers involved.
Ah.
Yes. Housekeeping's done, I think. I'm not sure if we've got anything else that wants to be said.
GT Omega. Yay.
Oh yeah, Elliot's been getting a new GT Omega, and he's like a little kid at Christmas. Honestly.
Oh my god. Literally, Christmas come early for me because I've got a new rig, and then 2 games have been announced on the 20th of November. That is Battlefield 5 and Beat Saber.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that, mate. Yeah.
Well, chat. we should do what FRL would do. Anyone fancy a Beat Saber league?
Beat Saber league.
Oh, here is AZR Keelan. Well done on your win.
Uh-oh. Whip.
Okay.
Right, well, I will announce that we are still live, and this is going on over the stream. I will update everyone on the FRL race that took place tonight. Kazizzle won.
Oh.
Kazizzle won. I'm waiting for the full results to come up. It's literally coming up now. Kazizzle won. No Blizzard, no KB, no Ollie, nothing, no big ones like that. And it was just to put in even more, it was a TFRL 1-2. Yompalainen finished second. And how did Ballboy finish third?
It was a 1-2-4.
A 1-2-4. Bossman was fourth, Felix and fifth. Lewis was seventh. And somehow Storm finished eighth, and Jack Meyer finished 10th.
How did he get in?
Well, he crashed out of here, didn't he?
How did he get in? Oh yeah, because they've retired. They've restarted so many times.
They've they've restarted 3 times.
Brady got disqualified.
Yeah, let me check the comments. Actually, I'm going to check the comments for the final time before. Oh no, I don't want to go on how not to drive your car on the road. That's not applicable for some of these B-League guys. Maybe applicable for FOL, but... Jim, did you see the Discord B-League chat? Oval or street for IndyCar? Without giving too much away, both. Just to please people. Both. That's all I'm saying. Calendar and everything, the finer details will be worked on in the next couple of weeks, and they'll be released at the end of this month. Anybody else want to add anything?
It's coming home.
Porsche Super Cup's coming home. Yes, it is. Tomorrow night, TFRL, 7:15. I will also say that we will be observing a minute's silence tomorrow before we race tomorrow, and this is because of Armistice Sunday, remembering 100 years since the falling down of the guns in World War One. And that's how we're going to pay tribute to that with a minute's silence at the beginning, just before qualifying begins tomorrow night. But I think on that note, thank you very much for watching, for tuning in. We've got more viewers at this point than FOL did in their race, so that was very good. Thank you very much for watching here at TFRL. Keep an eye out, Porsche Super Cup's going to be on tomorrow, 7:15. Be there. You won't want to miss it. We've got some great drivers there. You won't want to miss it. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for watching. And goodbye.